Cheating is getting out of hand. Really, really getting out of hand. I'm pretty sure any game where you die, you claim, oh, the guy's cheating.
Just why did I reload?
But did you know that apparently 1 in 3 people you bump into in a video game are probably cheating? Now, as we all know, cheaters cheat mostly as a superiority thing. They want to feel better than everyone else. They were usually the ones that were bullied at school, and instead of turning that bullying into character development and becoming a better person, they just marinated in bitterness, vindictiveness, and became the bullies that they were bullied by. But there's some good news, because apparently there's technology out there being developed right now that can permanently ban cheaters forever by detecting their digital footprint. I don't know if you've heard the term digital footprint. You usually see it in the TikTok comment section when a video comes up of looking at hot anime women. But this video shows that there is a digital footprint for cheaters, and it could actually be over for them. And this is a guy that just does like a bunch of insane hacks on 6 Siege and gets banned. It's genius. But now he's got a new video. Apparently there's just like mad amounts of cheaters in video games. And this guy is gonna like squash it.
1 out of every 3 players in an online FPS game are cheating.
He's wiggling, look.
Connects to your PS5. It's literally just connecting to the remote play.
And then in other games, it's way more than that.
What does this revelation mean for the future of gaming in general?
So it's an AI aimbot?
Yeah.
Imagine claiming 1 in 3. I never thought it'd be that bad, right? I thought it'd be like maybe, I don't know, like a 1 in 5 at worst. Like the worst games, 10% of people hacked. But 1 in 3? I would really like to know where he got that number from. I really would.
Rampant.
And it will become a real job to cheat in his game. It's a full...
Who is that guy? The guy with the long hair. Looks a bit like Jesus. Does anyone know that guy? Is he like some like small up and coming YouTuber? I'm not sure who that guy was earlier. Got a really nice setup though. It's PewDiePie. Dude, he changed since he quit and moved to Japan. What the hell? He looks like that now? Why does he have no Swedish accent as well? That's weird.
The solution to cheating in online gaming.
I do want to make a point, by the way. I did watch a video a couple weeks ago about Tarkov cheaters. 6 Siege probably has the worst cheating rate in any video game. Everyone in 6 Siege cheats. Everyone has aimbot. Everyone. If you don't believe me, play 1 game of 6 Siege. Play 1.
Help fund this project through the form of sponsoring this video is Opera GX. They agreed the more views...
Oh, it's Opera GX. It's the people that... Wait, look at this. Hang on a minute. I don't give a shit about his sponsor, but hang on, I gotta show this. Look at this. I'm gonna show you how Opera GX Epic owns me. Hang on, let me say. I'm not signed in onto Twitter, so I need to close like 855 trillion boxes. Look at this. This is me on Twitter, right? And then Opera GX put a tweet out and they said, tell me your favorite game in the comments and I'll roast you for it. And then I replied to them saying Team Fortress 2, and they just replied with this. And they fucking outliked me, by the way. They outliked me. Didn't even add a caption or anything. Just this. The face of pure terror to a man who had his mod folder open. Disgusting company. They're full of disgusting, degenerate people. Nothing happened that day. Nothing.
Downloads Opera GX gets through this video, the more funding that will go to the...
Oh my god, you don't need... Okay, this is quite... Okay, I'm happy for you. I'm not reading all that.
So let me be straight up with you guys. Let me just come clean, okay? I have done steroids. I've never told anyone this, but I did steroids. Or at least I thought for sure they were steroids. So when I was 14, I wanted to be jacked out of my mind, man.
Who wants to be jacked at 14? What the fuck? Like 16 or like 8, like 16 I'd get, right? Like 14's fucking young. What the hell?
And in combination with that desire, my frontal lobe was the size of a walnut. So I got on eBay, I typed in steroids, bought...
Yeah, when I was 10 years old, I wanted to take Tren steroids to like build up my biceps.
Something sketchy, got shipped from China, and then I ingested it. No one ever found out. I wasn't thinking about the consequences. So
I want to say, by the way, most intelligent YouTuber, he bought steroids from China and ate them.
Sitting there playing SOCOM confrontation with the itchiest nipples you've ever seen, man.
I am jealous of basically Homeless's lips. His lips look so juicy. I'd take a bite out of them. Not in a gay way. It's not gay. If the tips don't touch, it's not gay. I'm not even saying this as like a roast. Like, I am someone that I have virtually no lips. My girlfriend keeps roasting me saying I have no lips at all. He got a lot of dump in the truck, you know what I mean? It's not gay if you it's not gay.
The consequences were that I didn't know with certainty that I wasn't going to start growing lady parts.
My nipples were itchy, man.
Point is, you can take a shortcut to something, but there will be a consequence somewhere, somehow, eventually. What those consequences will look like, I think, is now up to us somewhat. So cheating in online FPS games is the worst it's ever been, ever right now. On every system, console included.
Well, it's usually because they use battle eyes and anti-cheat, and that's just the equivalent of a fucking Uplay launcher. What is the worst anti-cheat, chat? What is the worst one? There's gotta be the worst anti-cheat. Valorant anti-cheat, Valve anti-cheat. Valve anti-cheat, I will never... Yeah, VAC, I don't understand VAC. VAC will be like, okay, you cheated, we're gonna put it on your profile that you got a VAC ban. You can still play, by the way. It's fine. Okay, like what am I gonna do? View the guy's Steam profile mid-game? Oh, he's got a VAC ban. I feel uncomfortable with that. I'm gonna leave.
30% of players in any given game are cheating.
So this is basically the final form of the AI cheats that single-handedly killed FPS games about a year ago. This program essentially acts as like a mediator between remote play and the game.
All it uses is a live stream of your game. So as long as you have an internet connection that's like 2 megabytes per second.
One, it enables mouse and keyboard on console, but what's worse is you can essentially plug in an AI aim assist.
It can
Is this a Zim? I've heard that Six Siege has a really bad problem with Zim at the minute. Zim is like something they dock onto their computer monitor and it enables like aimbot or something. And apparently it breaks the game and Ubisoft just don't give a shit about it. I think this is a kind of Zim, whatever it's called. It's some kind of like external anti-cheat that they can't detect. Zen? No, I think it's Zim, like X-I-M. It's MNK on console. Zim has no scripts. Zim is for bad console players.
to read the screen, find the enemies, send input back to whatever system you're using, console included, and then aim at the enemy for you.
So it's basically just acting as your remote play controller.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
and it gives you to
nuts.
feed it.
To get access to it. The godly node, he went in and he infiltrated this website. He made the cheaters love him. He convinced them to like him so that they would give him the cheat. It took months. I'm just kidding. He paid $5.
So for a few bucks or a free version.
This is the best thing I love about these cheats. Is like they'll pay like $5 and then the server gets shut down a day later. And then they need to rebuy the cheat again. Can you hear the dog? The dog is going insane right now. He might actually be... There might be home invaders inside the house that are attacking the dog. Is Troy okay? Okay. He's just trugging out a little bit. All right. Anyways. Show the dog. I showed the dog last stream. You got to pay $100 to see the dog now. Any request chat makes $100. Fair and it's reasonable. Never had the chance to tune into a stream, so just wanted to say how proud I am from going to a Leafy clone, from a critical clone, and Hassan. Do not call me a Hassan clone. Okay, guys, I'm gonna do. Okay, you want me to do a Hassan stream? You want to see a Hassan stream? All right, guys. All right, this is a Hassan stream.
Virus, you can pretend you're better than everyone else. This can never be detected by an anti-cheat scanning what's running on the system, because all of this is running only off of watching the game the same way you do.
So this is an 8-person free-for-all where all of us have cheats installed and one person is chosen at random to enable their cheats, but no one knows who it is. And we're all trying...
Hi guys, I'm back. It's me, Hassan. I've got to do a stream with Cutie Cinderella later where we bake a cake or something. What the fuck do you mean? How am I a Hassan clone, bro? Shut up.
To guess who's the person that has cheats enabled.
Someone's a hacker right now?
Yep.
Someone's a hacker?
Guys, I really love Bernie Sanders for some reason. I don't know. I gotta keep saying this every 5 minutes. I love Bernie Sanders.
It should be at least.
Oh my gosh. Let's go.
I just spawned in.
2 back-to-back? Okay, let's...
Yeah, man. I'm cracked out of my mind.
Keep in mind, we have a point system going here, and we're trying to not get detected as the hacker by the other players. Also, these are the devs that are so graciously donating their time to work on the Waldo project for all of us. I'm linking the Waldo Discord and a few other things. Go give them a big thank you.
I can't tell if they're hacking or not. Are they... Oh, we need to guess who's hacking. Because I went away during the Hassan bit. I actually can't tell, which is pretty scary. I mean, he snapped a little bit. I feel like I'm doing one of those like Overwatch things on CSGO where you're detecting who a cheater is.
Nice shot.
7.
Okay, that was... Yeah, that... Okay, that. 2 headshots and a wall bang. That's pretty... I don't know about that one. The sway and the fact the aim was off a little bit, that looked legit.
So take a look at the footage. See if you can guess which one of these angles is someone using aim assist.
I think... It's going to be a trick question. It's going to be all of them or none of them.
I'm thinking homeless, honestly.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
I thought you said.
Oh, dude, that's a bad idea, boys. I just left this part in so you guys would know it wasn't me and that I'm just cracked out of my mind. I'll be honest, dude. I just had to double check to make sure they were off. I'm just saying. So make your guess. You're left with a 1 in 3 chance of getting it correct.
That's such a great way to boost your ego, though, right? Like your mates accuse you of cheating and you forgot to turn the aimbot on. That's great.
Correct. The answer will be at the end of the video and in the description. Point is, you can't tell. And if you got lucky, there was a 1 in 3.
What's the point of hacking? Superiority complex. They're usually very sad little people that were like bullied. And instead of using it to make themselves into better people, they just take that hatred out onto other people online. I'm not joking. If I got like hacks on 6 Siege or CSGO, I'd be bored of that game within a day. I don't understand why people do it. It just ruins the fun. You shit on people, you stomp on them, which is kind of funny. But like, not... I don't know, it just ruins the fun. I mean, no one likes playing Siege and getting bodied in the first minute and then you gotta sit looking at cams for 4 minutes. No one likes that, right? No one likes that. But at the same time, it's better than just stomping on everyone and then, you know.
But we can't see, and AI can, with certainty.
To our human eyes, this just looks like really good aim.
They're designed to have smoothing and look natural, look like human aim.
But to a trained AI, the difference is night and day. The best way to describe it is like having a trained medical physician try and tell the difference between someone that's really jacked on steroids.
That's insane. Did you see that with the cheating though? How it purposely drifted and then corrected? It wasn't like a snap. So if you're watching this on Overwatch to catch out a cheater, I don't even think you'd be able to tell. The AI is that complex. It is purposely handicapping itself to look more natural, to look more human. That is terrifying. Damn.
And then like a dog, there's no mistaking it. Couldn't just a really advanced AI cheat go undetected with lots of human data? No, this is a permanent solution to end the cat and mouse forever, and I will explain why I'm getting there.
A lot of people asked, what about ESP?
Some people are just AI coping so bad though. Did you see what Elon put on Twitter today? Elon said they're going to remove Twitter legacy checks, the blue checks for everyone. So basically all the YouTubers are going to get fucked. And then he said, you need Twitter Blue to even appear on the For You page now on Twitter. You know how like Twitter forces you to look at the For You page instead of the actual like the page of the people that you follow? So you now need to pay $5 a month just for a chance for your tweets to go viral. It's so shit. Based Elon. I mean, it was kind of funny seeing YouTubers I don't like crying that they're going to lose the check mark. But yeah, I mean, overall it is kind of shit because you're just basically forcing people to pay. But it'll be the same. The thing is, they're doing it to like, you know, saying we don't want any more bots, but it's going to be the same process. All you're going to have is like YouTubers begging their Twitter contact to get them a verified checkmark. As soon as the Twitter checkmarks go, you will see like Logan Paul, KSI, and then slowly it'll trickle down to more and more people like slowly getting their own like checkmarks. It's just pointless. I'm going to do it as well because I'm a wriggly little worm. I'm not paying $5. I'm going to like message people at Twitter and be like, please give me a checkmark, please. Anyway.
What would you say is the most distinguishable trait?
Elon thinks bots have no dilla. Nah, he's just coping. He basically took over Twitter to spite his ex, and he's realized, shit, I'm actually losing money now. Fun fact, Logan Paul's birthday is on April 1st. That's hilarious. That is actually hilarious. There's something so ironic about that. It's beautiful.
To tell if someone is cheating based on your experience of, you know, like antagonizing them in game.
I mean, there are a lot of things.
This is Goat, aka Tim. He wanted to know just how many people were cheating in Tarkov, so he installed cheats with the intentions of finding the cheaters.
Kill to death ratio, what gun they have.
If you guys remember this video, he'd basically load cheats, go into Tarkov, and then he would wiggle from side to side. And if someone else that was looking at him wiggled, they wouldn't possibly know where the other person is without cheats. That would confirm that they're a cheater.
How much ammo they have, everything with his cheat. Game sense is something that is a really big deal in a game like Tarkov. How to move around the map, where to look.
Look at the oversharing of stats, by the way. Look, you've got their name, obviously. You've got like their loadout, but then you've got like their KD. You don't need to know that. He pays for like the deluxe package and it shows like their fucking IP and home address.
How to set up your gun.
So what is it that he used to distinguish if someone was cheating or not?
The wiggle! The wiggle!
I can't believe it.
No. Before the wiggle, as funny as that is.
This duo was the highest KD that I came across that I think was legit. If you looked at them on the radar, they were just constantly looking around. The little things were just going everywhere. And they were checking areas where just no one was there. It's painfully clear that these two Chads are legit. How refreshing. And then you'd watch these other guys that have like 20-something KD, just running straight into a building, straight to a jacket to get their item, straight out.
Yeah.
And demonstrated a different way. And when you looked around that area on the map, there was nobody that could kill them.
I know I sound like such a boomer here, but that is just so depressing. That's so depressing to hear. Like you have this guy that's been sweating hours and he's like, you know, looking around, seeing if there's any enemies, you know, like even though he's that cracked, he's still on his guard. And then you've got someone that is just playing it like it is fucking cookie clicker, just a standard mobile run in, get jacket, leave. Like it's so, it takes the fun out of it. Like cheaters cannot get past the wall that is you do it to feel better than someone else. That is the only reason they do it. You do it to feel superior to someone else. That is the one argument that is put up. They cannot climb over that. They just cope in front of the wall. You know the gif of the black guy like talking in front of the wall, like the gif? That is cheaters. That is cheaters. They cannot get over that wall.
And behavior. Do we know of anything that can kind of detect human behavior? I don't know. Is there any technology out there that can kind of look at human behavior and see if it's human or not? I don't know, guys. I don't know. There is an extremely distinguishable behavior between someone using cheats and someone not using.
I made an entire Twitter account for your feet. Please tell me that's a joke.
Cheats. So we thought instead of just aim cheats, what about an AI that can detect everything? An AI that analyzes player behavior and determines if they're cheating based on how they're interacting with the game with over 99% accuracy. This is what will save FPS games. Now I realize that sounds like a pipe dream, like an impossible solution that's years away, another hopeless dream of one-day gaming with no cheaters online, and here's the twist. It already exists. Someone made it, and it wasn't us. For days, I was tearing my hair out.
Why didn't I make it? Why didn't I make it? No.
In every single game. What is going on? I had so many theories. Game developers don't need good anti-cheat. Everyone keeps playing. Cheating in games.
Why does this happen with like all video games, by the way? Why is it the community that has to like fix it? It's at Bethesda, right? It's like they release games that run like complete slop and shit, and then there'll be like some modder that does a community patch that fixes all the quests, all the plugins for free. They do it for free. Janitor on the internet, and he does it for free. It's so stupid.
This whole other industry is stimulating the game. As a game dev, why would you stop it?
There is technically financial reward for them if the cheaters keep buying accounts.
AI anti-cheat exists.
This reminds me of that guy, and he got like the gold source code for, I think, Warcraft or Starcraft or something. And then instead of keeping it, he just gave it back to Activision. And then they sent him like a t-shirt, like a good boy point. I mean, to be fair, if he leaked it online, his life would have been fucking ruined. They would have sent all their corporate lawyers after him. So you just gave us our game back that you could have like leaked online, and it would have been a worse leak than the Half-Life 2 beta. Here's a shirt, a little dog treat and a cookie.
Game devs are not using it. Luckily, the truth was the simplest answer.
And just this year, early January 2023, we started to implement it in big games. And so it's starting from now. It's happening as we speak.
This is the CGO and CEO of AnyBrain, the AI anti-cheat that detects everything. How does it distinguish between someone that is say, using like an ESP in a game versus someone that isn't?
What we do is every player is providing data about how it is possible to perform the game. So let's say you have a reaction time when you find an opponent and you move to there. There is different cognitive skills that we apply when we are playing a game.
Yeah. Could you imagine like this plugin is free to download, but it's got like adware on it. So whenever you find a cheater, it just comes up with like a 15 unskippable ad for like ExpressVPN or something. He sounds like an AI. I think it's the connection, but he does sound like he's auto-tuned a little bit.
That are being applied on a specific moment, they are not human.
So it's learning constantly. Is that okay?
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
And so what percentage of people would you say are cheating in some form?
We always start with a very high threshold, meaning that we do not necessarily catch everybody, but everybody that we're catching, we're 100% sure. We usually see between maybe 10, 15, 20% of players that are cheating. We are fairly certain that the phenomenon.
Pyro trying to not make clickbaiting titles impossible. Pyro trying to not sustain his livelihood impossible.
And it's much higher than that. And again, that's why we created, Andre created AnyBrain.
My kind of estimation based on a bunch of different numbers was around 30% are using something to improve
Yeah,
okay.
we're thinking along the same lines here.
And they're under NDA, so they couldn't tell me exactly which game, but they had data to back up these claims.
Every time we catch somebody cheating,
Wait, how much of that was they shown a stat for Smurf? 18% of people were smurfing. So the video game they played, 20% of people were smurfing. That can't be CSGO, because CSGO it's 100%. So that probably is 6 Siege, actually. That could be 6 Siege. One thing I love about CSGO is installing it. Play CSGO, your entire server is full of Russian people, because they never gave them their own server. They just leech off the EU servers, and they're all smurfing. They're like, you know, global elite. What is smurfing? Smurfing is when you get a high rank in a game and then you buy the game again on a second account. And even though you have the experience of a high ranking player, you get pitted against noobs and you fucking body them. It's the equivalent of trying to feel better, but it's not cheating. You're paying money, I guess, so it's allowed. It's still it's pretty lame though. But usually, like, if you're getting bodied in like some higher level, you don't want to get ranked down, so you'll just buy a new account and then just play with like all the new people that bought the game. Smurfing shouldn't be banned. Nah, it shouldn't be banned. Smurfing shouldn't be banned. It can be pretty scummy though. Like if you're like global elite and then you put yourself down to like silvers just to like, you know, fuck with people.
A name bot. So a pro will have.
It's not cheating though. It's not cheating.
Very few of these moments because they are just very good, right?
Yes.
But in order for us to make that validation actually get flagged.
What? That's a waste of money. Yeah, I never understood Smurfs. I never did. I don't have enough time to smurf. If you have enough time to smurf, you're one of those people that has like 8K hours on a video game. I do not have enough time in my day to do a smurf.
Of you using.
Like I already shown you guys on 6 Siege, I'm Diamond 1. I'm definitely Diamond 1. I don't need to show it again. You can just go back onto the last stream and look.
An aimbot in the game. That means that we will make moves that have a very, very high probability of being aimbots and doing that multiple times.
So let's say hypothetically, I'm only using a very small amount of humanized aim assist. Is this something that you think your system would be able to detect?
Yeah, so well, first, a lot of people is using that small adjustment that is make it invisible on a video, or if you're watching the stream, it's so difficult because the difference is on human eye, it's almost impossible to catch. But the way we interact is still impossible to make it as a human. Let's say that you are just adjusting a few pixels.
Yeah.
The way you move with this adjustment, it will be non-natural timing that is not human. Even if in our eye it looks human, but on pixel level, but also on this pattern.
Dude, this is going to end up being like an Avengers thing, right? Like Captain America's Civil War. Because you're going to have the cheaters going against the anti-cheaters, and the cheaters are going to up their game after seeing this, and then the anti-cheaters are going to have to up their game as well. That's insane. We're going to reach the point in video games where you need to have like a brain scan or something just to show you're not cheating. Someone saw the mouse on the bit of metal with wheels and they said the design is very human.
Say, oh, he was cheating, I'm sure, because it is impossible to aim on that way. Sometimes it's just lucky.
What if you use AI for cheating? I mean, it kind of is an AI, isn't it? Like you know, they're not using fucking ChatGPT to like write a script for them.
Or you are really good, so it's difficult for people to understand, and the result of false claims about, oh, he was cheating or no, because he's so good player, it's impossible. But here, looking just for these patterns on pixel level, we can understand this.
After a few hours of gameplay of someone using a humanized aim assist, it would be able to detect that that's happening.
The usual behaviors, like let's say somebody using an aimbot on Warzone, actually real time plus 5 minutes in order to flag somebody who is using that.
To detect someone in real time can take as little as 5 minutes.
Exactly.
Wow, that's really cool.
It felt almost like I was in a dream. Like I was gonna wake up and tell Olivia that I had a dream that someone made the AI anti-cheat that solved.
I don't understand why he's got like the ethereal music in this. Like, is he going to heaven or something? It's good news. It's definitely good news. But I don't really understand the ASMR music. I've got like an eye mask that I wear to help me sleep, and it plays music like this to help me like pass out.
Everything.
And this will happen in the coming months. We are fairly confident that something's going to happen, something's going to click in this year.
But it got even better.
2 hours is to create the player profile
for what we call identity photos.
What they're talking about is a biometric profile, a profile as distinguishable as your thumbprint or your face.
So this will need the baseline of 2 hours because it's unique to each and every one of us as gamers.
On how you play the game. This means that once you get banned, it's not as simple as creating another account. If you create another account, the AI detects your biometric profile. Every account you make will be banned. There's no hardware ID, it's you. You will be permanently banned from the game, with no chance of ever playing it again.
So what they'll have to do, the bots, is the cheaters, they'll have to design individual profiles with slight amounts of RNG to change. Because obviously if you run a script, right, and everyone uses the same cheat, it's going to have that same little human delay to make the game think you're legit. But if that AI detects it, it'll ban it. So the way the cheaters are going to circumvent this is by having an algorithm that slightly randomly generates the way the script works, the cheat works. Also, I do want to say, this, even though this is really good, this is fucking terrifying. Because you know what's going to happen? This company is going to make so much money from this, and then they're going to sell it to like Tencent, or they're going to sell it to like Blizzard or something for millions. And then Blizzard or whatever company is going to have this technology. So I think that's pretty scary. I don't know, I feel it's kind of in the realms of like, you know how Overwatch 2 listens to your voice conversations and stuff? Well, Discord does that now, actually. Discord listens to your voice calls and your video calls now. They didn't do that before, now they do. So it's a little bit spooky. Bill Gates. Oh, no, yeah, imagine Bill Gates getting hold of this. Jesus Christ.
Oh, I heard in Valorant that you don't have Windows. You actually use Linux. You're gonna get banned now from all our servers.
Pretty confident that some things are about to change.
The implications...
That's very vulnerable to misuse and every mistake it makes. So it's much worse than normal bans. I was thinking that, how do you appeal it? There will be mistakes. It's an AI. An AI is not perfect. An AI was made by humans. It's gonna have flaws. So you will have people that get like fucking perma-nuke banned without like any way to appeal.
...of this are insane, especially if...
How do I delete Discord asking for a friend? You can never leave. You're here forever now.
The game has a replay system.
If you have ever cheated and the data is saved...
It's sad that we got to this point. So true. So true, Mad Laddit... how the fuck do I say your name? Mad Laddian. So true. It's so sad that we got to this point. I preferred being a child playing noughts and crosses on a piece of paper. Technology's so bad.
Server side, you are then able to be caught at any point in the future. If you cheat, you will be caught. It's just a matter of time.
The biometric fingerprint of a pro player or streamer could be seen on an alt account that was hacking a year ago or last week.
The problem is, he's got like Le Happy ethereal music, like we're being lifted to fucking heaven right now. It's not good. It's escalation. The cheaters are going to try and one-up this, and they will be able to one-up this. It's spooky.
Now, I don't know if these things will be done with this data, but I can tell you that FPS games, all online multiplayer games, are saved.
Par, are you fasting? No, I'm not, but mashallah.
Now, the Waldo project is...
Kappa Kaiju, holy shit. Oh, fucking hell, mate, you're here. What's up? Hasn't every anti-cheat made this claim? Pretty much, and then they just end up banning like half the people that actually did nothing wrong.
Is different. It plans to put this power of knowing in your hand.
Anti-cheat currently has this amazing ability to only mostly ban people that didn't deserve it.
A way to know if any...
L-app just data theft. Yeah, they will be slurping the data. They will be slurping the data. This is the thing though, like all these startups, they always get sold to like Apple or something in the end.
Any player is cheating simply by scanning the gameplay footage, laying bare the truth, and leaving the effects up to us. We now confirm it's possible, and in fact...
Paracynical looking like a doctor. I wanted to be a doctor, but I was too stupid. Because I liked biology. I really liked biology, but I wasn't good at chemistry. Oh, you're saying that because blue, because the scrubs. Ah, true.
Need your help to make it a reality. A full technical update of the Waldo project is available on Rican Samurai's channel.
I think the glory days of online FPS games are not behind us, but are ahead of us. And if you're one of the 1 in 3 people that...
Biology was the best subject. Biology's fun. Biology's like you learn stuff about like your body and animals' bodies and cells, and it's interesting. Chemistry is just C2 square plus C2 square hydrogen. And then what was physics? Physics is just math. It's just quarks and stuff. It's fucking lame. Like, to chemistry and physics enjoyers, please let them know that fun is actually legal.
Games. I got one question for you. Are your nipples getting itchy?
My nipples are quite itchy.
Chuckle nuts!
Did I jump scare you? Yeah, I bet I did.